Hi everybody, hi Milanista. Welcome back to my channel. This is my second episode of English Milan Talk. So I predicted that Milan will beat Genoa 4 goals or 5 goals, but instead Milan found themselves in difficulty against Genoa, and they were conceded the goal first from Genoa, and like previously frequently happened before in this year, in this season, Milan came back, Milan tracked back and uh, get their victory with 2 goals, yes, from Rafa Leao, um, and also an own goal from Genoa. Now, Rafa Leao was rested or not playing from the start from Sergio Conceição choice, but when they lost Fofana, yes, and Conceição moved back Ruben Loftus-Cheek to the midfield. Before Ruben was playing at the start, from the start, as a right winger. So it's a very confusing tactical choice by Sergio Conceição, but because Fofana was injured and Ruben was pulled back to the midfield, tandeming Tijani Reinders, and Rafa Leao came into the fold, substituting Fofana. Now, after Rafa Leao came, actually there was not much good movement or good playing style from Milan. But after Genoa scored, Milan started to wake up and scored 2 goals in 3 minutes in succession over 3 minutes, and they won the match. Now, Rafa Leao got an assist from the substitute striker, Santi Jimenez, yeah, whereas Luka Jovic was starting from for the center forward role, but he didn't have that good impact. And then in the second half, Santi Jimenez came in and gave a beautiful assist to Rafa Leao. And Rafa Leao also uh, made contribution to the second goal by sending a cross, a good cross to the middle, and it was going to be um, taken by Ja Felix, yeah. But Morten Frondrup went all the way and pushed the ball to his own net. So 2-1 Milan. Still Milan won, but my prediction was not accurate at all. So 2-1 and Milan win. Now, after the game against Genoa, Milan got Bologna at San Siro, yeah, where this will be the first from 2 games against Bologna. We all know that after the Serie A match, Milan will again meet Bologna in the Coppa Italia final. So this will be a rehearsal for both teams. But while Milan has no pressure to win this game, because in the league we have no more target, because Champions League and even Europa League is far away ahead of us in terms of the club, in terms of the league standing. But this match is very important for Bologna, as it will keep them alive to get the top four. Now, Milan came with the strongest side in this game, because Rafa Leao was got an accumulation of yellow cards, so Rafa cannot play in this game. It doesn't matter because Milan want to rest him anyway. But Bologna, many pundits said that they feel less stronger side because they have an eye on the final two. But actually, they need this victory against Milan. But you know what happened? Milan is the king of comeback because in the first half, the game was dull. It was boring, and in the second half, it goes to life because Riccardo Orsolini scored for Bologna, scored first for Bologna with a lovely long shot. Yes, coming inside from a right wing. He turned Strahinja Pavlovic inside out and scored to the far corner of Magnan, and Magnan have no chance to save it. So it's 1-0. It's 1-0. And then um, Milan got themselves back with an introduction of João Felix, introduction of Samuel Chukwueze, and also Santi Jimenez. Now, when the three substitution goes went into the game, Pulisic, who was playing left, becomes on the right wings, and Joao Felix becomes the left winger, I guess. Although I think that the formation become 4-2-3-1, but Joao Felix in this game, yeah, when he came in, he plays very well. And he played very well, and he actually gave a quite nice contribution to the two goals of Milan. So Santi Jimenez scored the leveler, yes, by scoring by shooting between the legs of Bologna goalkeeper Skorupski. And then after that, Christian Pulisic scored his 17th goal in all competition. Best Milan player with the most goals in the team, 17 goals. Yes, that's it. That is the quantity of a center forward, I think. But there you go, Christian Pulisic. Yeah, made Milan uh, made Milan in the driving seat with 2-1. Christian Pulisic. And in the dying minute, in the injury time, Samuel Chukwueze, yeah, who played well as well in this game as a substitute, gave Milan a 3-1 lead by giving a beautiful assist to Santi Jimenez. Again, Santi Jimenez. Now he bullied the defender, I think Matias Silvestre. He bullied Silvestri and scored with his right foot. So Jimenez had a brace. Now Santi Jimenez became to find his feet again, scoring goals again, and I hope that he can continue this trend, proving that he is a very solid number 9, although he wears number 7 in Milan. He became a getter as he should be. And Milan won 3-1. And do you know, guys, do you know the standings? Now, at this very moment when I record this video, Lazio just drew with Juventus 1-1. So it is only Roma who can leapfrog the points of Lazio and Juventus. Roma will play Atalanta at the Giwi Stadium tomorrow. So I think Roma will have difficulty against Atalanta because Atalanta needs to secure their place in the Champions League top four. Not secure yet, but if they win against Roma, they can be secured. So I think Atalanta will play, will give a good match against Roma, and Roma will have difficulties beating Atalanta. Best scenario is Roma lose against Atalanta or at least draw. So uh, the the points, yeah, of Lazio and Juventus are the same, 64 points, while Roma 63, yes, Fiorentina 59, and Bologna had a point of 61 or 60. So Milan, where Milan look position, Milan is 60. So you can imagine Milan are only 4 points separated from the top four. If Roma lost, if Roma draw, yes, it's four. But if Roma win, then the margin will be again 6 points. So you guys, we have this big regrets. If only Milan can get that 4 points, that maybe 6 or 4 points cushion in the many previous game where we draw against Torino, we lost against Torino, we lost against Fiorentina in the first match. Second match we drew. We drew against Cagliari, things like that. Bologna also in their stadium, Renato Dallara. If we can only got 6 points out of those lost games and or drew, we are now in the top four. But I think it's too late because it's going to be two games left. And the worst thing is that Milan has uh, a bad head-to-head against all of these teams running for the top four. Milan have disadvantage against Lazio. Uh, we don't have advantage against Juventus. Maybe we can get advantage against Roma, but Lazio and Juventus, if we have the same points with them, we will surely be eliminated. Even against Fiorentina, yeah, we also have disadvantages. So it's hard. It's hard. We we can expect that Lazio and Juventus again drop points against in their two matches, and Roma lost against Atalanta, and we can beat Roma, of course, playing against Roma next after the Super Coppa final. But it's a long shot. It's a long shot. Fiorentina also, if they win their next match, they will leapfrog us, and it's hard. It's hard. Too many teams ahead of us, and it's two games left. So I think we're going to talk about Bologna final Coppa. So I think we need to win this match to salvage our season. We are going to play at Wednesday evening, and Milan going to field a stronger side. We hope that Fofana is ready to play from the start. We hope Tomori also is also ready because in the game against Bologna, Tomori left the field from the first quarter of the game because of head dizziness. The report said that Tomori didn't have any serious injury, so he can. There's expectation that he can start against Bologna in the Coppa final. So Milan against Bologna in Rome. I hope that Milan can play Rafa Leao so we can have this full team attacking Rafa Leao and Pulisic in the wings, on the wings, and the center forward. I think report said that they will give Sergio Conceição will still give it to Luka Jovic, yeah, because he was the one who get us to the semifinal, to the final by having getting brace against Inter, and I think Santi Jimenez will can give big contribution from the bench. While 3-4-3 formation, the four players in the midfield will be Fofana and Tijani Reinders, yeah, flanked by Theo Hernandez and Alec Jimenez. And there is also a question mark about Pavlovic because at Genoa and against Bologna, he gave the opposition teams a goal because of his mistake. So there's talk to replace him with Tomori playing on the left center back and welcoming Kyle Walker at the right center back. So I think it's a good choice. So I think it's a good choice to have Walker in the final. It's good because he has this big experience, vast experience, including playing in the pressure such as in the final. So Kyle Walker, I support Conceição to play Kyle Walker from the start. So I guess that's it, Milanista. I think my prediction always bold and always positive. I predict Milan will win 3-0 against Bologna and we lift the Coppa Italia. We lift the Coppa Italia. And if we lift Coppa Italia and we play well in our next remaining Serie A games, I think keep we can we can start thinking to keep Sergio Conceição in the team because he has now the stability, he has now experience area, he has this good relation with the team. You can see that against Bologna, after Santi Jimenez scored Milan's third goal, Sergio Conceição was celebrating with Alessandro Florenzi by slapping his Florenzi and hugging him from behind. So it's an empathic celebration, and it shows that Conceição had this good harmony with his team, even with Florenzi, who Conceição never feel in the game. Florenzi. So it's a good harmony already. I hope we can continue it to the next season. Only if, except, yeah, unless on Milan got themselves a better coach such as Antonio Conte, I think. So 3-0 Milan Bologna. I hope we can win in the final and we can close this season with 2 trophies to rectify our bad season. And I hope we can do better and win the league or the Champions League next season. Okay, Milanista, I'll see you later after Bologna or after Roma game. See you later.